Hills of Mercy light sails. Today we're going to be looking at the Feniex Cannon, which happens to be the new version, the updated version, as of, I'm not sure when. I just so happened to get these in today, which is April the 22nd, 2014. So if you've been ordering any cannons since December of 2013 to about, let's just say, April to let's just say April 15th to be safe of 2014, you got the cannons with a green wire, which was cut, it's right here, which was cut way down here in the jacket. But the ones in around December and January, they were stripped out just like this, but then they went back and started cutting them out, so people stopped asking about it. But now it's released. One thing that has changed about the cannon itself, the housing or the heat sink is black. Before it used to be silver, now it's just black. You still have your 12 LEDs, dual color, every other LED, or all 12 LEDs, the single color, whichever one you order. Alright, so pretty much how this works. Let me turn it away from the camera. This is a red-white unit. Alright, so I'm attached to the red wire right now. We're going to upgrade to the yellow wire. So red wire, yellow wire. Okay, so you still have your two functions and the override feature. Whether it was emergency flash, and then say it was all white and you were backing up and then it turned all white, which would be like this, and then it went back to emergency flash. Well, now you have a third mode, which is the green wire. So red, yellow, and then green. Green overrides yellow and red. Yellow overrides red. And then red overrides, well, nothing. Red is just a turn on when you turn it on. So that's to look at the new Feniex Cannon. Like I said, the housing on it is black now, the heat sink. You have 3 modes, so you can choose to have them flash. Say you had dual color, red, white, and blue, white. They were in the rear. You respond to a call. You get on scene. You put it in park. You want the white to cut out. So on your park kill, yellow would be only red flash against the blue. So you have red and blue. And then green you would have hooked up to your reverse lamp. So when you put your car in reverse, it'd go to solid white. So you know you're responding and you got the red and only blue going. We're going to pretend. And then you put your car in reverse. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to extend this video. I'm going to go get another cannon, hook it up, so we have the red and red going back and forth, and then go reverse. So just bear with me for a second. And Alright, we're back, which has actually been an hour. I was doing some other stuff, but anywho, I was going through and setting up the cannons to show you, like I had said in the last half of the video, what you can possibly do with the 3 mode light. Well, in doing so, if you're familiar with Feniex and their product lines, you can set the lights to be slave or master. Well, in the new cannons, each mode, green, red, and yellow, you can set each one to be slave or master. So either you will have a slave and master flash pattern on yellow, which means they go back and forth, red, you may have a master or a slave, where they both will flash at the same time, whether it's master or slave. If they're on the same mode, they will both flash. And then of course green, however you want to use it, slave or master, or slave and master, however you decide to set that up, or possibly not synced at all. I'm not too sure about that, but anyways, we have them set up as slave and master. So on all of our flash patterns, well, our two modes, which would be red and yellow, you will see a back and forth alternating flash pattern, and on green you will see the reverse lights. Alright, so this is red. As we were saying before, you have your white going, you arrive on scene, park to kill, or just a simple switch to cut them out. You switch over, yellow overrides your red, so it automatically goes to red, or blue and red, however you decide to have it. And then your green overrides your yellow, so you can switch that right on over to reverse, and then go back to wherever you want to go back to. Alright, so bear with me just 1 second here. I'm going to do this live. I'm going to show you that option I was telling you about. Who's flashing right now? We got it on yellow. It's touching, so they're going back and forth between yellow wire and red wire there. That's not an actual flash pattern. Alright, so the red wire is going. You can see it's alternating red and white, going back and forth. And then slave, you got your red and red going back and forth. Well, we're going to switch it up. Now they both should be on master. We're going to resync them. Let's power them down here for a second. When you go to sync these lights up, sometimes it's best to turn them off and turn them back on once you sync them up, and they'll do what you have desired. Alright, so now you can see they're both on master mode, where they're flashing together. And the way I know they were on master, because all 6 LEDs, you got kind of a pink color going when I was setting the flash pattern. The red and the whites came on to steady burn. But then yet, when I go back to yellow, they go to alternating. So that is still set up on a slave and master, and that is now set up on a master and master. And then of course your green is still your reverse. And back to slave and master. So now you really have an endless option. If you cannot figure out how you want to use these lights with a 3 mode, pretty much 6 different modes, because you can pick between slave and master on there, on top of the 3 modes of upgrading pretty much the override system there, then you might just need to go with a full-size light bar instead of an undercover look or whatnot, or whatever you're using these for. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us here at Hales via the phone number, which will be provided, which you can call or text, email, or message us through our Facebook page. We are working on a website. That link will be in this video here. It's not fully up and running, but you can go and look at it, and if you have any opinions about something, just let us know. As of right now, you can't purchase anything off that website, but you can pretty much see more YouTube videos, all the product lines we offer, and the products themselves as we get those posted. Alright, so thank you for watching Hales, the updated version of the Cannon. Have a good night.